That will leave Shara at the front. This fairly adorable enemy, I guess, but not quite Yakapult level. Yeah. That will leave Shara at the front, but I think that's probably going to have to be fine. I've already used her retreat ability. Alacrity. I think we used it like on turn 1, which is good. We got lots of bleed on him, which is excellent. Unless I don't clash. No, clash is still gonna gain block. As I say, hitting him here doesn't really matter. But we're netting block. We could play Bravery first and leave her in back. That's true. I could just Bravery clash and then stop. No, because Dragon Spirit's still good. Well, I could Bravery, Dragon Spirit, clash. It nets me block. Yeah. But then we'll clash last and put him up front. So I could hit him here, but at this point, I'm not going to want to. We'll take 5 damage. Artist creating all these enemies need to get a raise. Yeah, no, this is really beautiful. Okay, this is a multi-attack round, but we might be able to get lethal. Okay, we've got all the energy. We can play everything, and Mountain Fist does the block damage. So, how much damage are we going to do? We're going to do 3, 10, 16, 22, 24, 32. Yes, that's going to be lethal, and then he'll take the bleed. And positioning doesn't matter, ordering doesn't matter, as long as I play Mountain Fist last. Massive overkill. And then we get our passive healing, which is going to be really good for us. Woohoo!
Thank you.
Now that's what I'm talking about!
Oh, that's what I'm talking about! Alright, we get more pages for embellishments. We get another charge of our brush. Pile of gold, and a treasure prayer beads. Whenever you end your turn with no cards in hand, the leading hero gains 1 courage. The leading hero gains a courage? The courage is just universal with energy. I don't know. So we have 2 brushes. We've got a healing potion, although maybe don't need it now. We can't reach here. Okay, if I use it here, we advance towards this, and we do unlock this fight. Oh, except there was barriers there. But what the heck is this thing? Other than adorable. Wait, it's a fight? Pinata. Earn gold equal to the damage dealt to the Golden Fairy. Defeating the fairy rewards bonus 50. It gains 20 block every turn. Oh, and it's going to run away, isn't it? Is this 3 turns? It's just sleeping for 3 turns. So we want to deal as much damage to this as possible. Because we'll get gold for the amount of damage we actually generate. And then it leaves. If we can kill it before then, that's great. I'm assuming the shield, the block damage does not count for gold. It's only actual hit points. So, I mean, we're going to go Charger. Bravery will do damage and set up Courage. And then Clash, and then we may as well rock out. We're not actually going to get through the armor here, though. We will a little bit. We'll do a little bit of passive damage. I hope this goes off first, knocks down the armor, and then puts some poison. Yeah, we don't have a really good deck to, like, burst this down. 2 whole gold, you guys! Alright, Brother, Kickflip. Yeah, but I can't, Oh, shit, I didn't use my ability, did I? Fuck! Missed an opportunity. Why are people obsessed with us headbanging? I guess maybe we want to use the headbang every time it's a 0 so we can charge it up. I guess with this one, we don't have to block. Because normally I just want to have as many headbangs as possible in my hand, so that when I rock out, we get maximum amount of block. I'm not looking for opportunities to spend headbang. I'm looking for opportunities to stack as many as possible. But this is a different fight, and I should have done it differently. Actually, don't. This guy's not going to end up doing much. And yeah, in this one I should be using that every second I've got. I mean, this is better than using my ability. Alternatively, though, well, I guess I can use both, because what I can do, I can kickflip this guy. Then, I can defend to move us back to the front. And then do that, which I should have done sooner, and that was a mistake not to do that round one. But it's not a card in hand, so I never think about it. I'm bad in Slay the Spire, too, about remembering, like, my countdown relics. It's like, oh, this turn, if I do a thing, amazing explosions happen. Well, we'll Shimmer Strike first to get a little bit more power. Shimmer Strike, Lunge, Blade Dance, probably, and then Strike. We can't flip our position anymore, so we can't charge more Blade Dance, but it is there for 24 now, which isn't bad. Again, so we've charged up a bunch of bleed. It would be nice if this was more upfront damage. I guess maybe the strike would have been better there? I actually don't know. What's the hand for Blade Dance doesn't matter as much because it is permanent gains throughout. We're not going to defeat him unless he's here for another turn. Running away. Oh, we might be... Oh, no, he is going to die. He's going to die from the poison. Maximum gold. We got the 100 gold from all of his hit points, plus the bonus 50 for killing him. This is gonna reveal an area, and if there is a gem... Okay, so there's no gems left on the map, which is good to know. I can't do this guy. Although I can't reach this either. Maybe I want to do this, because at least it'll give me an ink, which might give me the ability to reach this. Bleed, not poison. Oh, if I'm saying poison, yeah. I don't know if the poison is in this game. I think I'll just do this. Oh, thanks for the gift subs. Woo! Oh my god, they're still so adorable! They've got 2 tails! Nekomata. What is this? Cautious. Whenever this takes damage, lose 2 power this turn. It loses power? I'm assuming. So if we keep hitting it, we will reduce how much damage it deals out. This one's not looking to attack. It's going to buff itself. So... we could do something like Bravery, Kickflip, Defend, use her ability. Negative power. Hold on. Her ability is going to hit the guy in the front. Do I want to kickflip the guy in the back? I mean, first of all, let's just use my ability now. That's interesting. I'm hoping the bleed still triggers cautious. I mean, this is going to overblock, but it gives us the ability to play kickflip, which I think I want. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Just put some leads in the back. Do a little rock out. Hold on to the headbangs in this case. But not that I have the point anyway. And yeah, the bleeds did in fact deal the power reduction. Now this guy's empowered himself, and now he's doing it here. Charger, all these tiny little attacks is going to do really good things for us. Spirit, which will move us and deal damage to these guys. Clash, which will move him back. Get Headbang first. Which makes the Slam playable. Because it's an extra card. And I have to play it before I Clash or Slam. I guess it doesn't matter which one, because the Headbang's just generating 3 extra damage, period. Well, this guy's attacking, so I should hit him. Plus he has more bleed. Well, it's basically the same, because the position changed, actually. So we won't take any damage. Okay, they're both multi-attacking. Now, we only need to do 6 damage to this guy for him to die. Which, swapping positions 3 times would do it. Which is going to happen. Because we can, like, lunge, guard, Dragon Spirit. The guy in the back is going to die. No! No. I always think that this is doing 2 damage. It's no longer doing 2 damage anymore. It's doing 1 point of bleed. So I have to hit this guy 1 time. Which is fine. We can do it with, well, probably with the strike. What do I have? 4 energy? Okay, so I have enough energy to spend literally everything. The order doesn't matter too much. So all I have to do is strike this guy in the back. And then everything else I can just apply bleeds to this guy in the front. I don't think I can kill him, though. But we can try to stack as much debuffs as possible. So let me just go and strike this guy right away, because that'll make sure he's dead. So if we were to end turn, he's going to die. I mean, he's going to be overkill, because we're going to do a few of these as well. Dragon Spirit now, because I want to put Soraka up front. Strike you now, and then I'll go. He's not quite dead, but we are going to reduce his damage. We're only taking 4 points of actual damage here. And he's dead next turn, even if we just end turn.
Thank you.
That was fun!
Cannon is triggered from using a ranged ability. Okay, Noble Ink is great. Ooh. Actually, we have a ton of money. I should visit the shop. Well, first let me pop this. Pick up you, and you. Tons of healing. I could go into the boss at full health. Hello, shopkeep. What's your draft? Cost 2 or more, deal 5 damage. Ogre Toe is going to start to be kind of nice. Although, I don't know how that interacts with our things that, like, make it cheaper. It's probably only based on the actual cost. When this blocks, deals twice as much damage to the leading enemy instead. Yeah, so this changes a card from being a card that blocks into being a card that just deals damage. Crystallized Fire, how about we put this on our super expensive card? The Vault Key is interesting for deeper draws, is nice. Horsemaster has some interesting potential for interaction with our deck to open up more key swaps. And we can't afford it. I think I want the Theria on Slam. Yeah, Ogre Toe is when they spend 2 or more energy, which the Fire Breath might be 1, might be 2. The Mountain Fist will always be 2. Bravery is usually going to be 1. I don't think the Ogre Toe does much for us. Orb is nuts. What's the orb? The stone is nice. All the hero's cards gain retain. Don't discard this card at the end of your turn. That actually... So anything left in our hand at the end of our turn stays in our hand. Draft a card first. I guess if we have enough money, we can afford a draft. You're right. And we can always skip. This does, like, stack headbanks for us. I don't know if this makes much of a difference, though. Like, it makes the Rockout have a little bit more value in block, but I don't know. Ally, we can just use him to gain 2 energy on that turn. Outlaw. Start your turn, add a dagger to your hand. Meh. I'm not really sold on either of these in our deck. I mean, okay. Being able to burst some energy, if we get that and the retain things for going on a huge turn, it could be a huge stuff. But, you know, this is going to take up one of our draws, and it's 3 energy by itself. Yeah, hold on. He's 3 energy by himself. No. Did we have another draw outstanding? Or a draft outstanding? I don't think so. I think the stone actually will do good things for us. With the extra energy we generate and the flute, I think I like this. Oh! Hold on, it's not all our cards. We pick it, we equip it to a hero, and that hero's cards get retained. Probably, if we did it, we'd probably put it on Shara, because I think we've drafted more of her cards than anything else. Climax is a lot of bleed if we use it as a final thing. It will mean Shara ends the turn up front, which isn't always what I want. Stone is a non-bow with all your energy. What is non-bow? I am playing a lot of my cards every turn, you're right, so the stone might be less valuable. There's some situational stuff we don't, but you're right, we are burning through most of our cards, so we're not actually going to hold on to a lot of cards of the stone. We could just Vault Key. You know what's interesting is this, if we, the Phase Stone, if we had Phase Stone plus Crystallize Feria on something, but I mean we have to cast it for it to come back on top. The Mystic Egg, I don't like it. I mean, it can explode, but it's just so expensive to play. We just lose a whole turn. Yeah, I mean, if we got the Vault Key now after we drafted, but it's only one draft, and this will carry us forward into the next round. I don't know. The problem is none of these is too sick. Yeah, I don't think I like the egg. I don't want the red diamond. The key or the crystallized stuff isn't bad. Because, like, the first time we draw, Slam... Oh, this gets discounted right away. So this does make Slam just cost 4 immediately. And then 3 and so on. We could just also save for the next shop. You know what? Honestly, we might just want to spend a crap ton of relics in the next shop. You know, let's just do that. None of these are really going to help us fight the boss, which is what we're doing now, because I think we have no brushes. We're just fighting the boss. I could carry over the health pots into the next battle, into the next map, but I'm just going to spend it to heal up Sirocco a bunch for the boss. Let's just go. Done. Done, dunzo. Alright, what the hell are you? Okay, you are terrifying, but also adorable? Like, these like their faces all over. He's called Soul Eater. He's got the extended hunger, so again, this is another one of these guys, when we kill these guys, Gains power. This does not have the stun. He just plain out gains power. I still don't see a universe where we don't kill these guys, although they're not doing much damage right off the bat. They'll get passively killed from our horsey friend. Dear God from Princess Mononoke. Never saw that. Adorifying! Yes! That Soul Eater is adorifying. Alright. We want to stack a crap ton of poison on this as quickly as possible. We can lunge, and then we can get back in position with Clash or Rock Out. But we can also just use our Alacrity, which will just hit the thing in the front, which might have to be fine. It's going to be... We could save the Alacrity for... It's not a terrible idea. We could decide to save Alacrity for a time when we don't want her to be up front, when we don't want Shara to be up front. Or if we've cleared both of these, then we can use it to stack more poison than the boss, but it might take a while. I know. Bleed versus poison. Shush. I think we might save Alacrity here. So I think the play is lunge, Clash, probably on the boss, Rock Out, you know, strike, defend. Probably the defend rather than a strike. We definitely lunge, though. And we're definitely going to Rock Out, because it's free. There's no reason not to. I'm going to save the headbangs, that's for sure. We're definitely going to Clash, and I will hit the boss. And then we take 3 damage if we end it now. I think I will defend to take nothing. I could strike to do a little bit more damage, but I think it's probably better to just take less. I'm going to do that. I could have saved energy, I guess, but I don't think that's a winning move. I mean, maybe. Interesting graphic. Alright, I'm just hitting twice. I mean, these guys are stacking some power over here. Battle Brother, we got our Slam. We're not going to be using it this time, but that's going to be okay. Battle Brother, kickflip the boss. Maybe Battle Brother, defend, kickflip the boss, end turn. Yep. I'm going to hold on to the headbangs for bigger block later on. Two absorb in battle. Hear my dire enemy warning. Oh, but the Japanese. Yeah, that's fine. It's usually the way I do it. Like I like One Punch Man. The guy who plays like actual One Punch voice actor in English isn't bad. The problem is Genos' voice actor is apocalyptically bad, but still better that way. I mean, you know, it's not a situation where you should be snobbish about, oh, you have to listen to the original with subtitles all the time, but some of them are definitely much stronger that way. What are you doing? Oh, you're just gonna eat this guy! And gain life. Presumably it's gonna heal based on what this is, and it's gonna get the strength. I mean, I could kill this one so it eats this one and eliminates all opposition. But I'm not sure there's much of an advantage in doing that. Alright, well, we want to get our charger in play. Wait, what? He's eating my ally! I guess that's gonna have to be fine. Not much damage this turn. So, I mean, we charger, we shimmer strike this guy, and we probably just unload a fair bit of damage. I don't know. I'm gonna keep the headbang.